Hey, good morning. Good Saturday morning. Rise and shine. It is March 7th, 2020. And yes, this is not my normal good morning video. As I said before in the past, normally I just do it Monday through Friday, but I got up today and I got up early and I got bored. I figured, I'll say good morning to my friends out there. So let's put down some coffee. Good morning to you. Hope you all slept well last night. I slept like a rock last night. I don't know why, but when I hit that rack, I went out. It's not as if I exerted a lot of energy yesterday, but it's just one of those days. Today, well, let's go with the 3-day weather forecast over here in Tower City. I'm unprepared here, okay? Today in Tower City, the high is going to be about 43 degrees. The low was 26, and it's going to be partly cloudy. Sunday in Tower City, we're going to be between 57 and 60 degrees tomorrow in Tower City. Not bad. Sunny. The low is going to be 36. That'll be a nice day. Now, Monday's got me excited, at least for this neck of the woods. 65 for a high. Praise the Lord. Mostly sunny. That's going to be a beautiful day so far. And the low is going to be 44 degrees. Because I was talking to somebody yesterday, and the weather forecast was supposed to be like rain, 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 for a bunch of days, moving forward. But it doesn't look like it for Sunday and Monday. Now, I think Tuesday we got rain coming in. Tuesday and Wednesday, I believe we have rain coming in over here in central Pennsylvania. But for Sunday and Monday, yeah, definitely Monday is a good day to be cooking out on my Weber charcoal kettle grill. So I might have to find something that I can throw out there on the grill. And speaking about cooking, like I said, I'm unprepared. I didn't do any research today, but it's Willard Scott's birthday today. He's well, we'll get back to cooking in a minute. Willard Scott's birthday is today, and he's either 86 or 87. His net worth is $10 million, and when he retired, Al Roker took over, and Al Roker's net worth right now is $60 million, and on the on NBC. I don't think he's on the Today Show as much as he used to be. Not the early morning, but he makes $10 million a year working the parts segments of the Today Show. Not bad, you know. I'm happy for Mr. Al Roker. I'd be a lot happier for me, but hey, have had it. And today is National Cereal Day. Sir Prince likes that day. Yeah. Yeah, one of my friends got him hooked on Honey Nuts Cheerio cereal. Well, I don't get a Cheerios Honey Nuts or whatever it's called. I get the generic brand for him, and it's still pretty good. And I put that in a bowl for him in the morning because he looks for it. With a little bit of milk, I stir it up real nice, and I put it down, and he has his freaking cereal in the morning. Can you believe that? Yeah, he's spoiled, and I don't mind spoiling him at all. So, all right, getting back to, I was going to begin to talk about food. Last evening, I didn't know what I wanted to have for supper last night. Before I was on my diet, we would always have pizza night on Friday nights because I'd go over there to Redner's food store and I pick up their pizzas. They're store brand pizzas, if you want to call them store brand. Two for under $10. They're like $3.99 a piece, and they're really good. And it's a nice paper thin crust, which I'm partial to a thin crust pizza as opposed to a thicker crust. I don't really even care for Sicilian, not at all. But again, that's just my preference. And Tina, that's my humble opinion. But anyway, last night for dinner, I didn't know what I wanted to eat, so I got some chicken breast at my local food market yesterday. Brought them home and sliced them down into chicken tenders, and then I cooked them in my air fryer, my New Wave air fryer. It's an older model, but hey, it does its job. And the way I cooked them, I'll throw it out there at you. You can try it out if you don't already do this. But I got this recipe on YouTube, and it turned out really good. I got what is it? I got Italian breadcrumbs, and then I also got Polanco. Is that how you pronounce it? Plain Polanco, not the one that's seasoned with Romano cheese. But I got Italian breadcrumbs, plain Polanco in in one bowl for mixing, and I mixed it all together real nice. And the Polanco, what they suggested to do, since the Polanco crumbs are usually a little bit bigger, they tell you to take them and just crush them up with your hand, just to crush it down to make it a smaller consistency to marry with the Italian breadcrumbs. So I did that, and I stirred it all up together in its own little mixing bowl, if you want to say. And next to it, I had some regular flour in its own mixing bowl. And next to that, I had some egg wash. Now, so keep that in mind. You got egg wash, you got your flour, and then you got your, let's say 50-50 of Polanco crumbs, plain, at least for me, plain, and Italian breadcrumbs. And I mixed up the Italian and Polanco breadcrumbs together. I crushed it all up, made it finer. And then what I did, about 3-4 hours before I cooked up my chicken, what I did, I put it in a salt water brine. Okay. Now I took water and some regular vinegar, and I mixed it in again to taste. All right. You dip your finger in it and taste it. If it's too strong of vinegar, then weaken it a little bit. But to your taste. Now I like mine where I can, get a hint of vinegar, not overpowering, but a mixture of water and vinegar. And then I also put in there some kosher salt, and I stirred it all up to where it pretty well dissolved real good. So that was my brine. Then I took my chicken, and when it was, cut up into tenders, I threw that in my brine, and I put that in my refrigerator, chill it, with a lid on the top of it, of course, for, I don't know, let's say 3-4 hours. Then I took that out of the fridge, I drained my brine, and what I did, I would take each chicken tender, take it, out of my brine bowl, if you want to call it that, and, I'd shake off the excess brine to the best of my ability. Don't pat it dry, just shake it off, and then take that chicken tender, and you want to go over into your flour and just roll it in your flour. Just get a nice light, thin coating of flour. Then after your flour is coated from coming out of the brine mixture, then you want to go back in to your egg wash, and you want to put your egg wash all over your floured chicken tender. Then you want to, shake that off to the best of your ability, and then take your egg wash chicken tender over into your mixture of your Polanco and your Italian seasoning. Coat that up real good. Then you're going to put that on a tray or a plate, and, continue on, do your other ones like that. take your next chicken tender, shake off the excess brine, go over into your flour, roll it around in the flour, get it lightly coated, then take that lightly coated chicken tender, move it over to your egg wash, lightly coat it in the egg wash or coat it in the egg wash, and then over into the Palanco and Italian breadcrumb seasoning. Coat it in that, and then put it on your cooking tray or whatever you want to do. And you're going to continue on until all your chicken tenders are, coated in that mixture. Then what I do, I'll get my can of spray Pam, and I'll spray the tops, and I'll flip it over to get the other side of my chicken tenders, and I'll lightly spray that. Then I take that tray and I'll put it up in my freezer for maybe 20 minutes. All right, 10 minutes on each side, give or take. You want to go longer, go longer. Then pull that out, and you're going to heat up your air fryer. This is in my air fryer now. I heat up my air fryer to preheat it up to 380 degrees. Then I put my chicken tenders in my air fryer, and I set my air fryer for 9 minutes. And ding, after the 9 minutes, I'll flip my chicken tenders over to the other side, and I'll set the air fryer again at 380 degrees for another 9 minutes. Ding, then when it's done, and according to the thickness of your chicken tender, you might have to go a little bit longer or a little bit less. So my recommendation to you is to have some kind of a meat thermometer where you can check the internal temperature of your chicken. All right. Mine, I kind of like it at about 170 internal, but that's what I do. Now, after my 9 minutes on each side, it wasn't brown enough for me. So I put it on for another 4 minutes, and it browned up real good on one side. Then I turned it over to the other side and did just about 2 minutes on the other side. So it browned up real nice. It got nice and crispy. And because it was in my salt water and vinegar brine, the chicken itself was very moist and tender on the inside. And then, of course, I had my honey mustard dipping sauce, and that was my supper. And I'll tell you what, it was real good. Oh, and I did have a side bowl of some salad. So that's what I had for dinner last night. Try it out. Let me know what you think of it. Maybe you already do this, but if you don't, it's a very simple recipe. The prep time, it takes a little bit of time, but, have at it. Try it out. Okay, folks, that's all I had to say. Good morning to you. I just wanted to, like I said, say good morning to all of you. Happy Saturday. Good Lord willing, I'll talk to you on Monday, okay? Take care of yourself. Say hi to everybody for me, all right? If you like my video, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and tell your friends and neighbors about it, your family members, or share it with people if you wouldn't mind, because I would always like more subscribers to my Good Morning, Let's Have a Cup of Coffee video. Take care of yourself. Send me a message, positive or negative, either here, in the comment section on YouTube, or send it to me privately over there on Messenger, if you wouldn't mind. And if you want to friend me on Facebook, as long as I know you're part of this group that I'm talking to, I'll friend you, okay? Have a great day. God bless you. Keep on smiling. Thank you, God, for another day on earth. We'll see you later. Smile now.